Defense.
And a turnover on down.
Defense.
So certainly an interesting call to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Yeah, you must don't know who I am, man.
Couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, they sent the power
trying me with that weak stuff, man. To be man on man. What's wrong with you?
Move people so they can run the football, but that time,
too
many men didn't get moved.
What's wrong with you?
Defensively, they end up throwing him for a loss.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Watson. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
York able to send this one through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs.
Well, you wanna try it again?
Only 3 points.
You wanna try it one more time before you quit? I know you're gonna quit just like the rest of them.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee.
Everybody else would have ran it out, right?
They'll take it out to the 25.
That's what I thought. This man's scary. You put that defense on him, they will help him.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Foles. And this one is incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
The slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Check 26, check 26, check 43.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And they needed 2. They could only get
nothing.
Now a timeout.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Boy, them folks got you D'd up, man.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And the tight end goes in motion left.
Check, 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 check.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Foles finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Foles. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Slot man moves right. Here's Foles. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. He'll get it inside the 20. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Taylor is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Taylor again, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are back within a score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Watson on 1st down. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
They go with Chubb on second down. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. They run it again with Chubb. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns will extend their lead.
Let's go. Can't stop me, man. You can't stop me. I'm him.
Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Now Foles. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. On second down, it's Taylor. He juked him. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be. Obviously, they're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. Rolling, and he can't find a receiver, and he's
Let's go, man.
down.
Defense.
Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies.
Let's go.
And it's intercepted.
Let's go. Pick 6. Pick 6.
One back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
This taken in at the goal line.
Get out of me.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check 52. Tiger. Slam. Kill.
They run once more with Taylor. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There was absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
Tight ends on the Ringo. We got 3. One.
He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley Cox. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Mike Farr. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get it. Let's get up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Strong right. 13.
To throw again on 2nd down. Foles gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Back to throw again. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's
Way to get in there, baby.
And a turnover on downs. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
From the 36, Watson eluding the pressure right. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Chubb on the counter, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
One advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They run for it with Hunt, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Kareem Hunt stops short of the sticks, and the Colts are going to take over with a football. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches, as a general rule, that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. They're going to look to throw. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
I'm going back to you. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Foles. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Oh, yeah. Big boy. Big boy.
And that should just about do it. They return it to the end.
Did you see that hit? Did you see that hit, though?
The York on now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Pierce. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. There he goes, Amari Cooper. 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, 70 yards. And the Browns have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 20.
That boy got smacked in, boy.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he's got some space here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Way to stay with it, 28.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that. but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and it was